everybody. Welcome to the kitchen today. And today, I apologize for coming to you from the kitchen instead of the backyard. I apologize for my outfit. But folks, the wind's blowing really, really hard outside. The sun is bright, but it's really cold and really windy, and I just don't want to be out there. Plus, I'm feeling really lazy today, so we got old raggedy t-shirt and some sweatpants, but we're still going to come to you and bring you something decent. We hope that you enjoy it. So, we got a burner on this electric stove, which I hate, folks. And we're going to get our skillet up there. In that skillet's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, we're going to be doing a different dish for you today. It's going to have some andouille sausage in it. And we took the andouille sausage and we cut it into pieces about like that, half of a slice to make it bite size. I'm tearing up a little language today. And in here we got a half of onion roughly chopped. And the star of the show, in a way, is going to be the shrimp. Now these are 20 count shrimp, folks. Depending on who I'm cooking for, the way I treat my shrimp. Today the shrimp has the head off, the tail off, it's deveined, it's everything done. And folks, in our part of the country down here in the South, a lot of times we get fresh shrimp. We just throw them in a pot with some seasoning, and when they're done, we peel them and eat them. But depending on who's here or how I'm doing this, I need to kind of prep my shrimp. So that's the 3 main ingredients that are going to go in this. So let's go ahead and get this andouille in this skillet. I can hear it sizzling a little bit already. We want to get that going in here, folks. And we don't really care to have a ton of char on this today, but we're going to have to get it where it's got a little bit of flavor to it from being cooked. Do that, and we'll go ahead and add this onion. We'll give that a quick stir. We're going to go ahead and cover that up to let the steam action in there kind of help soften up the onions and soften up and cook the andouille. We're going to let this go a few minutes. We're going to pop back in here in a little bit and show you. All right, folks, we got the rest of our ingredients up here, and we got this sausage warmed up. This andouille is fully cooked, but we wanted to get a little bit of heat going into it. I believe that when you add heat to anything, it releases the flavors, and it just helps bring things together. Our onion is starting to get a little translucent, and so we're going to cut this down to half. And again, it's electric stove. I'm not the best cook on electric stove, folks. So to that, we're going to add 1 can of Rotel tomatoes. Now, this is fairly, it says hot on there, but I don't know if it is or not. And we want to add 1 can of tomato sauce. Not paste, but sauce. All right. And to that, got to get a little spatula out of here. We want to add 1 cup of ketchup. Now, don't freak out on me. This needs a little bit of the sweetness that comes from ketchup to counteract some of the other flavors that are in there. We're going to add 1 cup of ketchup and get it all over my fingers and everything else. One advantage of cooking inside, folks, I guess I got to running water really close. In here is 1 teaspoon of soy and 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. What's in their sauce? That brown sauce, okay? In here is 1 teaspoon of salt, but 1 tablespoon of black pepper. We got a little salt coming from the soy. In here is 1 teaspoon of chili powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic. The last thing there is our shrimp. We don't want to put that in just yet. The shrimp's going to cook pretty quick, but we want this to kind of come together a little bit and just let the flavors kind of blend together some. folks, we enjoy doing these videos for you. We hope y'all enjoy these videos and that it's a benefit to y'all for us to be doing these. We've got a big schedule cooking outside the house and off this year, and a lot of surprises. And we're hoping that we're going to be able to bring those to you as fast as we get them done, folks. Our schedule is really booking up for the year, which is fortunate for us. But when we cook out on the wagon, sometimes it's just myself, sometimes it's just me and my wife. We don't always have time to take videos. So we've made some arrangements to be able to get some videos done this year so you can truly see us in action. The other thing is we take a little respect for people's privacy. If it's a private birthday party or a private type event, we typically won't take a video of that. But we've got a lot of things that we're going to be able to take videos at today. And like I said, we got a lot of surprises. So let's let this come together for a little bit. Come back, we're going to put the shrimp in it, and we'll finish this thing off. I don't know about y'all, but the smell is really making me hungry. Are y'all getting hungry from smelling that? You know, y'all need to. All right, folks, this is going pretty good. I don't like, and I would say you shouldn't, just throw everything in, get it hot, and serve it. It doesn't give the flavors a good opportunity to come together. So I like to let it go a little bit, even just on a low simmer. Now to this, we're going to add a tablespoon of butter. Now, many of y'all are thinking butter. To me, butter helps the sauce come together. All right, it's just something that makes the sauce shiny and kind of gives it some body. Now, while that's in there, we're going to go ahead and toss these shrimp in that we've got all cleaned up. And give this a good stir. And this isn't going to take very long, folks, for those shrimp to cook. These are fairly good sized shrimp, but still it's not going to take very long for them to cook. Especially when we cover it up, we really hold the heat in. Now, we're going to be plating it on this plate. And on this, we've already prepared a spaghetti squash. So the spaghetti we have on here is spaghetti squash. We have a video that we done some time ago on how to do spaghetti squash. Even though I have trouble saying it sometimes, spaghetti squash. But we've got a video you can watch to show you how to make it. We've already done this ahead of time for you. So all we're going to have to do is plate this up. Again, like I was saying, we got a full schedule already starting this year. And we're going to have some things that we're doing this year that's going to allow some of y'all to come see us, which a lot of y'all have been asking where we're going to be, where are we at, where are we located, and when can y'all come to an event that we have. So hopefully we're going to be able to make some announcements. They'll be on my typical Facebook page, they'll be here on YouTube, and they'll be on the Rockin' M page as well. And we hope that some of y'all can come out and see us and help us celebrate this new year and everything that we've got looking forward to us in the future. So folks, this shrimp needs about 2 or 3 minutes, but I'm not going to sit here and rattle you and bore you with my conversation. We're going to pop back in here in just a minute. All right, folks, the long-awaited result on a cold, breezy, lazy day. So while we were on break, we thought, well, what do we call this? Because this is just something that I have made up through the years. It's not a recipe I found anywhere else. It is simply shrimp and andouille sausage over spaghetti. Now today, we're not using pasta, we're using spaghetti squash. And again, if you want to look that up, how we made that before, we got a video to teach you how to do it. Don't knock my big high dollar fancy skillet here. The skillet has been around with me a long time, used and abused. So here we go, folks. We got shrimp and andouille sausage. Both of them are something that I really enjoy. I really enjoy a good andouille sausage. I like sausage in general, but It's just something I don't know. It's a sweet spot for me, soft spot, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to get one more shrimp just to make it look even. How about that? We've dribbled stuff on our plate, and we're going to have to clean that off because if, as y'all are probably learning as I am, I don't like that. So folks, there you go. Shrimp andouille sausage over spaghetti. Simple, quick, something anybody can do. You don't have to use 20-count shrimp. You can use any size shrimp that you can find. I like fresh shrimp, but you could use frozen shrimp with this as well. You could change your sausage to a jalapeno sausage or anything you would like. You know, play around with this, see where you went. This is pretty basic flavors. Nothing out there. You can spin it a little bit Asian. You can take it a little bit spicier. You can kind of do whatever you want to do. So folks, as we end every video we got, enjoy your food.